Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from storyplanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book Happiness, a creation by Richard Layard. In his book Happiness, economist Richard Layard explores the keys to happiness and offers practical advice for attaining greater joy. Drawing from psychology, philosophy, and neuroscience, Layard presents thought-provoking ideas that prompt readers to reflect on their habits and routines. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Richard Layard, born in 1934, is a distinguished British economist and the head of the Centre for Economic Performance at the London School of Economics. His research on unemployment led to a successful reform of the UK job market in 1998, resulting in a substantial decrease in unemployment rates. With 12 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On storyplanet.net. To start, the text suggests that while money doesn't guarantee happiness, there are ways to learn what will make you happy. It highlights that seeking fulfillment beyond material wealth is key to finding true happiness. Richard Layard's book, Happiness, delves into the research on happiness, showing that while money can bring happiness in poorer countries, it has less impact in wealthier nations. Layard also discusses how happiness is fundamental and innate, even in infants. The pursuit of happiness is linked to better health outcomes, and progressive taxation may contribute to overall happiness. Key idea number 1, happiness can be measured, contrary to what many people believe. Scientific methods can measure happiness through subjective assessments like surveys and more objective approaches, such as using EEG to identify brain activity related to positive and negative emotions. Studies show that activities and emotions like receiving gifts activate specific brain areas. Positive emotions like joy are linked to the left frontal brain area, while negative emotions like fear are associated with the right frontal area. The EEG method has also shown how infants' brain activity responds differently to sweet and sour tastes. Additionally, experiments have successfully used magnetic stimulation to induce positive emotions by targeting the left frontal brain region. Key idea number 2, happiness has a positive impact on health. Experiencing happiness boosts physical health due to the release of happiness hormones, lowering stress levels and enhancing immune function. Happy individuals have a stronger immune system, easier recovery from illnesses, and reduced risk of severe health conditions like heart attacks. Happiness is linked to better overall health and well-being, even positively impacting longevity. Key idea number 3. The main driver of human behavior is the pursuit of happiness. People tend to make decisions based on what brings them happiness and well-being. The desire for happiness is an innate driver of behavior that evolved over human history to differentiate between good and bad choices for survival. Happiness is linked to actions that historically promoted survival, while unhappiness signals potential threats. Emotions like fear helped ancestors avoid dangers and survive, making happiness and unhappiness key factors in decision-making, even if modern risks are different from ancient times. Key idea number 4. Despite increasing wealth over the years, happiness levels have not risen accordingly. Despite increased wealth and economic growth since the 1950s in Western societies, people have not become happier. Surveys show a lack of correlation between income growth and happiness. Depression, alcoholism, and crime rates have increased despite improved economic circumstances. The disintegration of families has also become more common, contributing to a decrease in overall happiness in society. Key idea number 5. The text suggests that money alone doesn't guarantee happiness, but it implies that feeling content with one's earnings can be influenced by comparing them to others, particularly neighbors. Comparing income levels can affect one's perception of financial satisfaction and happiness. Most people prefer to earn less than they do today, but more than everyone else. Humans are competitive and compare themselves to others. Having a relatively higher income than peers leads to feeling respected and valuable. In competitive societies, individuals may feel stuck in a rat race, always trying to outperform others. The reunification of Germany caused people from the former East to feel relatively poor when compared to the wealthier Western Germans. Comparisons with others impact feelings of worth and happiness. Key idea number 6. Material gain does not lead to long-term happiness because humans adapt to their circumstances over time. Humans quickly adapt to new stimuli, becoming accustomed to changes in life like relationships and wealth. Achieving positive milestones like winning the lottery or getting a raise only offer temporary happiness as we adjust to a new status quo. This cycle of seeking more to maintain happiness leads to a never-ending chase for fulfillment, akin to running in a hamster wheel without progress. Permanent happiness is elusive as we grow accustomed to gains. Key idea number 7. Having too little money can cause unhappiness, while having more money does not necessarily lead to greater happiness. Wealthier nations in the Western world tend to have happier populations compared to those in poor developing countries. As countries gain wealth, people report higher levels of happiness due to basic needs being met and survival not being a constant worry. However, once a certain income level is reached, around 20,000 ducados annually, the relationship between money and happiness plateaus. In Western countries with satisfactory wealth levels, money alone does not lead to the highest levels of happiness. Other factors are likely more crucial in achieving long-term happiness in these regions. Key idea number 8. Happiness is mostly reliant on non-material factors. The World Values Survey since 1981 indicates that family is the most critical factor influencing happiness, outweighing financial situations. Factors impacting well-being also include work and social settings, emphasizing the importance of companionship and belonging. Personal freedom and values play a significant role in happiness, with individuals in free societies and those with personal values reported to be happier. Key idea number 9. A country's focus should be on maximizing overall happiness rather than solely pursuing economic growth. Despite increasing material wealth, people have not become happier in the last 50 years, suggesting that governments may be pursuing the wrong objectives. While economic growth has been a primary goal for Western societies, factors such as family, friends, and health, known to be crucial to happiness, have been overlooked. Politicians should focus on understanding the current needs of society rather than outdated ideals of material wealth. The example of Bhutan, which prioritizes gross national happiness over gross domestic product, shows that redistributing wealth and minimizing poverty can lead to greater overall happiness. Key idea number 10. Increasing taxation can be an effective way to enhance happiness in society. Higher progressive taxation could lead to greater happiness by deterring excessive work, promoting a healthier work-life balance, reducing focus on money, encouraging time spent with family and friends, diminishing competitive drive, and decreasing the pursuit of fleeting pleasures through material gain. It can help individuals prioritize what truly matters for their well-being and move away from the zero-sum game of income competition, ultimately making greater happiness achievable for all. Key idea number 11. Politicians should prioritize actions that genuinely contribute to people's happiness. Governments play a crucial role in promoting happiness by implementing policies that support family-friendly working environments, reducing commute times, and emphasizing stable relationships. Strategies such as offering employment opportunities, prioritizing mental health care, and focusing on children's education contribute to overall well-being and happiness in society. In conclusion, focus on true happiness by prioritizing relationships, meaningful work, and health over the pursuit of wealth. Find contentment in what you have, rather than constantly seeking more. Happiness leads to improved health, including a longer life and lower stress levels. Exercise can boost happiness and overall well-being. Further reading suggestion. The Happiness Advantage by Sean Achor, which delves into the link between happiness and success. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.